Hey people, it's Sean McGee, one of the lead guitarists and lead vocalist in the band Vicious Enigma. In this video I'll be showing all the guitars that I like to play at home, what I use live, what I use in the studio for the recording of Demonic Dreams, and all my new stuff that I've got. I'll put a link of my own YouTube account that I have, which was the 9ox, and you can see the two rig differences. Some people might think I'm crazy. To a certain degree, it was crazy what I did with my rig, and in some ways not, because I've got so much better stuff now. So we'll start off with a guitar. So we will. Okay, that is my very first electric guitar. It's a c.giant. It's just a normal beginner guitar, really. Whammy bar, 3 single coils, 5-way selector, 1 volume 2 tone. It's in C sharp drop to B, and I have Ernie Ball 10 to 52 on that. That's just more of a guitar that I love to kind of fuck around with tunes and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Then next guitar is special to me, and you probably think to me, why the hell can an Encore be so special? Well, he used to be my great uncle. He's still alive, but he doesn't use it anymore. It's 30 years old, so I say it's kind of nice to have a vintage guitar. 3 single coils, 1 volume 2 tone whammy bar, 9042s on this E flat tuning, and 5-way selector. My band usually uses C sharp and E flat tuning. This is my Epiphone. This is an Epiphone SG400. No strings on it. I got EMG, HZ, non-active pickups. I'm going to put them in there. And 2 volume 2 tone 3-way selector to do a kill switch, and I normally have this in E flat and C sharp tune, and Ernie Ball 10 to 52 on that is what I use to zoom out a bit. And I traded my Ibanez GRG 250 GRG 250 DX. Excuse my retardedness. This is a DM 7 string, 22 fret, 7 string. It's really nice. I have this in the E flat string. Everything's half step down. I have the Kerry King set of strings on here. His Dunlop packs come with an extra 52 for heavier gauges. He normally uses 6 strings, but it was just great to get it for this. The pickups are okay, to be fairly honest. I'm going to try and save it for the MGs, the 7 string pickups. Same with the SG, 2 volume 2 tone 3-way selector, and everything's E flat. I haven't used this live because, just give me one moment. It's a heavy fucker. But I must say the neck is actually surprisingly thin on it. And yeah, it's really nice to handle. And obviously, if you've seen us live the past few months, you can tell this is my new guitar. It's the newest one. I got it in October. A special date that I got it on. It's an Ibanez ARZ 800. It's got 3-way selector, 1 volume 1 tone, 9 to 42. Ernie Balls, Super Synkies, active EMGs, 81 and a 60, my favourite combination. Well, I can't say I haven't tried the 85, but I think I'm going to stick with this 24 frets, E flat and C sharp tuning. I just found out this is a discontinued guitar, so these are, you can't buy them anymore, and if you have them on Toman or something like that, it's probably the last one, because the Ibanez site doesn't even have this on their site anymore. But anyway, I'll just grab my acoustic for you real quick. Just gotta forgive me, my camera is charging at the moment, and it takes a long time to charge, so I just said, I'll put it in the lead, because I was excited doing this video because I'm a little geek. Okay, it's an Applause by Ovation, semi-acoustic, nice pickup, bass metal treble gain, obviously on the battery too. This is a weird tune, you might say. This tuning is half a step down from drop A, and if you heard Psychosocial, you know that's a crazy tune. Just put on the standard, I put it on the 5th fret, because I like to have loud tunings for my voice. Just nice to mess around. Haven't used it live, but my personal favourite acoustic guitar I've ever played is this one, definitely, and I'm going to save up for 12 string Ovation. As you can tell, I can always tell what I'm going to be saving up for. So, since we're here, I'll show you my amps. My Marshall MG 15HFX same amp. I'll just show you my settings. Full bass, gain about there, treble back a bit more, full reverb, tone, put the chorus on it. This amp actually blew on me in band practice a few months ago, so I'll have to get that fixed. And that's what I use mainly for cleans. The distortion is absolutely dreadful on it. It's got some nice chorus and it has a nice phaser on it, but I've got new pedals and stuff with that. And this is the amp I always use whenever I'm playing in church. That's right, I'm in a big heavy metal band, and I do play in church because I'm that badass. So those are my settings. This is actually meant to be a sound desk amp head back in the 80s. Random gave it to me, and this one's really special to me because I only found out when this one blew on me as well. But this turned out I had to put a new fuse in it, which was grand. I'll tell you the story. I know this is going to sound stupid, but this amp wasn't being loud enough, and this is only 15 watts and that's 75 watts, so I said I'll change to that. But instead of taking the output and putting it into one of my speakers, I'll put into the output of that. And you can probably, I know what you're probably thinking, what a fucking twat. But anyway, so that's what I do. But when I was opening up, I actually have proper springs in there, so spring reverb. I can hook up a guitar and bass in there in band practice, have full reverb, presence full way, and bass treble. I see there's no mids, but there's mids on my pedal, so it's all good. These are just a standard part of the MG Mini stack, 1x12s, angled and squared, the most, well, you know, the typical yoke. And I was going to show you some pedals I use in church that I only use in church, and the other one I don't even use anymore. Okay, so I got rid of my other metal muff, got this, I swapped the distortion tree for this. It's a nice pedal, I'm going to just keep it because if my other pedal, which I really can't wait to show you, goes dead, I can use this one. And I don't have my carbon copy anymore, but my friend just gave me this. I personally believe now that I love delay in worship, but I'm kind of hating delaying my guitar solos now because, to be fairly honest, it made me feel like an absolute cheat. You know, I'm not actually picking that fast and beat. I saw all my pedals off. It was just going straight into amp, just practice, and you know, I figured out it's nice having all the amps and everything, but the real tone does come from the fingers. So I only use that in church. It's a nice enough delay, not as nice as a carbon copy though. And this is my pedal board right here. Some new stuff. You can tell it's a big difference, different board. Okay, so how it goes is that's a Mesa Boogie B Twin. It's a great yoke. It has 3 output stages at the back, 3 things, so you can plug into a power amp, mixer, or guitar amp. I just plug into the power amp because it's so much better, and I'll put a video up of my rig in a few minutes after this one. So then I've got the switchblade, AV box, just to switch 2 amps, and that's the Super Vibe chorus, Phase 90, MXR, Zach Wild, overdrive, and my still done up watt pedal. I sold my Phase 90 back in August, and I was like, oh flip, I better buy a second hand one. I regret selling that. So that's what happened then. The Super Vibe's a chorus pedal. It sounds just as good. Actually, I think that sounds better than the MXR Micro chorus. And I'm a big MXR fan. And you're probably thinking, oh, why the hell did you sell your pedals then? This is great. It's got I'll just zoom into it there. Alright, so got your EQ there. Not sure you can see that. Gain, bass, middle, treble, presence, and master. It's got a bypass switch, and you know, the different channel selects. So you can go from solo, which is the dirty channel, to blues, or solo, the clean. And generally, what the bypass switch does, if you put in guitar amplifier or mixing desk, when you hit that, it turns the pedal off and gives you the clean sound of the amp. But with the power amp, you have, what you can do is you can hit that, you can hit the bypass switch, and it mutes the pedal completely. I did used to have an NS2, and then when I plugged it into the Mesa Boogie, oh my god, they destroyed the toner. What, it absolutely killed it. So what I'm doing now is so I can just use that for mute live. I haven't used this live, will be in the next few weeks, can't wait. some dates will be going up soon, hopefully. So what that does is, that goes into channel A, which is my dirty head, the Carlos row back here, and then B is the Marshall head. And the reason I have all these 4 pedals out there is because I can use them in any amp that I want to, you know. So what I do is, I just hit these 2 switches, the bypass and the AV box, mutes that so that the feedback won't be going to the other amp, and it means I can just have them running through both the amps at the same time, because you know, I have just the Mesa by itself, tones have the chorus pedal on sometimes for a whole song, phaser, auto overdrive have that for solos and wah pedal, you know, all the rest. So that's my pedal board. Generally live, you said some sinners kind of a bitch to have all these pedals out in front, so sometimes live I just plug into what amp is ever there. And in the studio what I did was, they had an orange AD30, so I just plugged into that, and I brought my noise suppressor and I brought my wild overdrive and just had that on for the cell, just to make live easier for myself. But generally live, I don't use the wild pedal that much, I usually mess around with it at home. But generally live, when I'm playing, we use distortion in all the sets because we like everything to be nice and heavy, you know. But live, all I actually need is these 3 pedals here, the Supervibe, Phaser and Wild Overdrive, and that's all I need really live. And in church, I use the delay, the Supervibe, the Mesa, and next week I'll be trying the Phase 90 for the first time in church, so that'll be good. So, there you have it, my lovely rig. Hope you enjoyed watching. Subscribe, listen for our band, we have some new stuff coming out soon, hopefully. Just keep an eye open, and yeah, thank you.